Welcome back to TFAX, your go-to source for all the latest updates in entertainment. First up, after a decade away from the limelight, Cameron Diaz is back in action. We'll explore how Jamie Foxx played a pivotal role in her return for Netflix's latest original film, Back in Action. We'll also take a look at the dynamic between Diaz and Foxx, as well as insights from director Seth Gordon on bringing this exciting project to life. Next, the audience reception versus the critic reviews. Back in Action has seen a massive difference in scores on Rotten Tomatoes, and we'll break down why moviegoers are welcoming Diaz back while critics aren't as kind. What does this mean for the film and Cameron's future in Hollywood? Let's discuss. Finally, we're taking a trip down memory lane. Did you know that Diaz and Foxx shared the screen before in the musical Annie? We'll reflect on Diaz's iconic role as Miss Hannigan and how her performance in Annie set the stage for her comeback. What makes her portrayal stand out in modern adaptations? Let's find out. Stick around for all this and more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with all the latest from TFAX. Let's dive deeper into our first story about Cameron Diaz's much-anticipated return to the big screen in Netflix's Back in Action. After more than a decade away from acting, Diaz is reuniting with her co-star Jamie Foxx for this action comedy that has fans buzzing. Directed by Seth Gordon, who is known for his work on comedies like Horrible Bosses and Identity Thief, Back in Action follows two former CIA spies, Emily and Matt, played by Diaz and Foxx, who find themselves pulled back into the world of espionage after their identities are compromised. In a recent interview, Seth Gordon revealed how crucial Jamie Foxx was in coaxing Diaz back into acting. It turns out that Foxx, who had previously worked with Diaz on the 2014 movie Annie, had a little inside knowledge about Diaz's potential comeback and pitched the idea to Gordon. The chemistry between Diaz and Foxx is palpable, and fans are excited to see their dynamic on screen once again. Gordon also shared some behind-the-scenes insights from filming, noting how the duo brought an electric energy to their roles. Their chemistry helped shape the script, as the director emphasized that it was important to allow them space to play off each other, creating moments that may not have been initially scripted. So why is this film significant? For many, it marks Diaz's return to Hollywood after a long hiatus, raising questions about her future as an actress. Fans have expressed their excitement to see the iconic actress back in action, and Gordon hopes that Back in Action will not only entertain but will also pave the way for Diaz's continued involvement in film projects. With a strong supporting cast and its release on Netflix, Back in Action is shaping up to be a must-watch. As we eagerly await the film's success, it will be fascinating to see how audiences react to Diaz's performance, and whether this could lead to more roles for her in the future. Stay tuned as we continue to cover all things Back in Action. Now, let's turn our attention to the buzz surrounding the audience response to Back in Action compared to critics' reviews. Upon its release, the film has experienced quite the disparity in its reception. With a current Rotten Tomatoes score of just 23% from critics, many have noted that the film doesn't quite do justice to Cameron Diaz's longer-awaited return to acting. Critics have pointed out that Back in Action comes off as a predictable and typical Netflix action film lacking the spark fans might expect. However, there's a surprising twist. The audience score tells a different story, sitting at an impressive 62%. This score shows that general viewers have embraced the film, perhaps appreciating the nostalgic return of Diaz and the lively performances from the cast, especially alongside Jamie Foxx. It seems that while critics were quick to dismiss it, audiences have found something enjoyable in the chemistry of the leads and the overall fun vibe of the film. Fans of Diaz are thrilled to see her back in front of the camera, and this might be contributing to that higher audience score. Viewers are more willing to overlook some of the film's flaws, focusing instead on the reunion of two beloved stars, their comedic timing, and the action-packed sequences. So, what does this divergence in scores mean for the film and Diaz's future? It raises interesting questions about how films are received by different segments of the viewing public. As the film continues to stream on Netflix, it will be intriguing to see if the audience score continues to climb and what this means for Diaz's career moving forward. Will this positive reception from fans open the door for more projects for her? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. Cameron Diaz is back, and audiences are ready to welcome her return. Finally, let's take a moment to reflect on Cameron Diaz's previous collaboration with Jamie Foxx in the iconic musical Annie. Before her decade-long hiatus from acting, Diaz dazzled audiences as Miss Hannigan in the 2014 remake of the beloved musical. Her portrayal of this infamous character offered a fresh take that resonated with many viewers, showcasing her ability to blend humor with depth. In Annie, Diaz transformed Miss Hannigan from a mere villain into a more nuanced character, one who embodies the struggles of the modern woman. Her performance was highlighted by sharp comedic timing and a portrayal that added layers to the character. Many fans recalled how Diaz's Miss Hannigan reflected a woman caught within a challenging societal framework, rather than just a caricature of evil. What's fascinating is how the musical numbers were adapted to fit Diaz's interpretation of the character. Songs like Little Girls and Easy Street showcased her vocal talent while allowing her to express a desire for escape and ambition, making Miss Hannigan a more relatable character. This modern twist on a classic role demonstrated Diaz's range and further solidified her status as a versatile actress. It's this kind of memorable performance that audiences may be looking for in her new film, Back in Action. Her return to action comedy alongside Jamie Foxx is reminiscent of their earlier work together, and it invites speculation about the chemistry that sparked their previous collaboration. As we celebrate Cameron Diaz's return, it's important to recognize how her past performances set the stage for this comeback. Will her fresh take on familiar characters continue to evolve? With upcoming projects on the horizon, including a return to her role as Princess Fiona in Shrek 5, fans are eager to see what the future holds for this beloved actress. One thing's for sure, whether in musicals or action comedies, Cameron Diaz has once again captured our hearts, and we can't wait to see more.